There we go. Welcome. And thank you all for being here. This is Friday night's The Critical Show recap. And I am Houston's brother Emmanuel, the Houstonian and the Houston haters hate to hear because I scream it loud and clear 24/7, 365. I represent the truth, The Critical Show. Hood News GP on mine. I'm coming to y'all tonight from the lip, not from the hip. So nobody need to get nervous. And as we always promise, we won't be long, but we will be strong. We're waiting right now for my brother Critical to come on in here so we can go over the week's topics and just kind of highlight some of the things that we missed. We're going to go at it again. Let's just wait on my brother. Come on in. Hold on, y'all. All right. I think he's going to come in right now. Thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you all for your participation this week. I want to thank my daughters for that daddy do. Y'all see how they did my hair? Something a little different. That's all that is. But we thank our loyal supporters. We thank our sponsors for the July 19th event coming up. The Critical Show is presenting a community engagement event that's going to have a lot of beautiful things. And you don't want to miss out on that. So right now, we're about to bring my brother Critical in so we can see if we can get this going on tonight. These devices have a mind of their own, y'all. But there it is. My bro came on in. It's time to get it going. What's happening, man?
Hey, what's up with it, man?
Yeah, just another night. You know how it go.
Yeah.
To go over some stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah, appreciate everybody, what I'm saying, all the support, everybody's tuning in tonight, all of the shares, the like, just the support, man. The support has been crazy, but without unity, we can't do nothing. We can't make nothing happen if it's not in the unity, so we definitely appreciate all the support. And I just want to piggyback off what Brother Matt just said about July 19th for the kids, summer food and clothing drive. We have over 50 sponsors, and we're definitely grateful for that. It's going to be a great event for the community. We have clothes for the children as well as the adults. So everybody's included. In this big thing, July 19th, and it's also Dr. Kathy Tatum Day in the city of Houston. So we're definitely going to celebrate that as well. I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I'm nothing. I'm just trying to bring some more people in and let them know. Today we're
Oh,
coming
okay.
from a different channel that they might not be used to.
Oh,
But
but it still show up on their page though.
good. All our
Yeah,
followers, we thank
yeah,
all
it
our
still show
followers.
up on their page.
We ask y'all to continue to share, make all those that you care aware, and make them follow so they can get on in and they can enjoy these topics. We have 3 weekly. Do not want to miss them, so tune in to each one Monday night, Thursday night, and Friday night. And as we always promise, we won't be long, but we will be strong. We're gonna talk about that video. As our Queen Natural came in and she said it, she broke it down with us. To explain some of the rights that people have and some of the things that go on in those type of situations. We talk about the video where the young lady felt like the officers violated her rights when they came in the house and they seemed to be searching for things. But we dug a little deeper into it and we realized there was a whole lot more problems than just the officer being in that house. So we want to remind people, remind our sisters, even our brothers, we have to watch out for those that could cause harm to our babies. We can't just allow them to be in our houses just because we feel we have a need that needs to be met. So we have to protect our babies, even from those that, might not have displayed the behavior. If they've done it in the past, and it is a record of it, not your accusation, but if it's a record, then that behavior has been exhibited before. You
Yeah.
have to be aware. You have to just treat it like it will happen again and keep your baby safely away from that. And that situation, it could have turned out a whole lot worse, but it became a teachable moment. So I'm glad our sister was very
Yeah. That's right.
transparent on that. We salute her on that. We also, want to salute Chris and Heather because they were supposed to be here Monday night, but we had a few little issues. But of course, they're gonna come back in the future. Whenever they come, they always come with the 100. So we want to salute them and let them know that we're with them through whatever they got going on. That might have stopped them from coming on the show Monday night. But definitely in the future, we will have them back. We apologize to all that were waiting on it. You know what I mean? We like to make sure that we have our guests intact and lined up. Let y'all know about that so that we don't disappoint y'all when y'all come looking for it. So we do apologize for that Monday night. But again, we got a lot of issues that's going on. One of the issues y'all have seen is the video of the person that's trying to smear a lot of these judges in Harris County and surrounding areas.
Facts.
Intimidation, that are very outdated and unwanted. To allow these people to use you to take other people out that have been doing things, it's just evil. It's purely motivated behind money because somebody's paying for those services, But that's what this basically comes down to. They're using us. They use our people, use our women loud mouths and their colorful behaviors. They extort that out of us to get their agendas, put out there. She's not on nobody's ballot to get put in the office. So,
No.
what's the reason for smearing these other people except by it's a trick. It's campaign tricks. These type of things always happen during
It's
these elections.
crash dummy tricks.
Crash dummy shit. Some of these people want to be known as being able to be the crash dummy that can bring down somebody, take them out of office and let somebody else go in office. But it ain't going to work. We stand behind these judges. We stand behind a lot of them that are taking care of their business and are deserving of their seats. And we ain't going to let somebody come and just unseat you. And we ain't going to let the community ride with that bullshit. These aren't speakers for us as a people that have done things for the community, so that we need to back them up. No, these are people that's just a big name, big mob, a bunch of words, and then try to get you to, jump on the ship and ride with them and make other people think that they have power that they don't. Other people are paying them for our stupidity, for our ignorance, for our good heart, and our good intentions in getting involved in these things. People are paying them. But y'all know, a circus always comes to an end at some point in time. The clowns take the makeup off, and if you look and you see it, this circus show ain't even funny. They don't have a lot of people in there watching it. They don't have a lot of people participating in the show. So this shit ain't funny no more. And
So you got a whole lot of people watching.
paying y'all money for it. So it's coming down, y'all Barnum and whatever. It's coming down. It's coming to an end. And I hope any of y'all that try to ride or imitate this shit will learn a lesson from this for your end. What we know as of right now is that we got reports that the peace bond has been violated, and so the steps are being made to move to the next level of actions when a peace bond is violated. Y'all know what that is. So we're gonna bring y'all the information.
Time to take that makeup and hat off.
Yeah, they can take that hat off and put on the jumpsuit. That's what I want to see. That's what a whole lot of people want to see.
Hey, like a motherfucker, for real. For real.
Real talk. It's of our own doing. You know,
Yeah,
it's of
that's
our
right.
own doing.
It's her own doing. She was her own destruction, self
Yes, yeah,
destruction. Just like Public Enemy said, self destruction. And
exactly.
that's the prime example.
Real talk. You never go against your friends like that, especially those that haven't done nothing to you. Critical ain't done nothing to her or to nobody out here, but help them on whatever
Hey,
plane
what's
level
going
that
on?
they've been moving and going on. So you know, to come from my bro, I take that personal like a whole lot of us. And we're gonna keep our passions rounded out, and we're gonna hold your ass accountable. You know, you're looking in
Yeah,
one person's house. But shit, let's go and look in your house and see if the room's clean. There's any of that
yeah.
piss on the side of the toilet. If you
The
just
nails
fronting and
can't
making
get
it smell
done
and
where
look,
she going. Yeah,
yeah,
you
it's
sure
piss on
right.
the
Her
side of the
nails
toilet.
can't get done where she going. That's for damn sure.
Mm. And so y'all just tune in, stay
Hey,
tuned,
hey,
so y'all can see it happen.
hey, look, and to mention the nails, hey, she gonna have to pop them motherfuckers out before she come in there, cause they ain't got no clear nail clippers or none of that shit. So her fingers gonna be all fucked up with them popping them bitches out.
Already, real
They
talk,
gonna have
real talk.
gonna have what you call that orangutan fingers.
Real talk, real talk, real talk. So yeah, we thank everybody for being here. We apologize again. We brought it on another channel that y'all not used to, but we are here to shoot from the lip, not from the hip, so nobody needs to get scared, man. We thank everybody for
Yeah.
being here. Shout out to my people, Samantha, Kia, the Queen Gorgeous Gems in the building. You know, all those that are supporting, that are watching, we thank y'all. Shout out my love back to y'all. We thank y'all for being here. And we just going over the weekly issues, you know, the things that we do for us every y'all.
Yeah, but it's definitely going down. Everybody that's tuned in, y'all just stay tapped in. Hey, July 2nd, we have a new show hosted by Natural, the chairwoman of the Huey P. New Gun Club Houston chapter. You know,
This Wednesday,
she's
y'all.
she's gonna have some very interesting topics. You know, so everybody just tap in, hey, because we're on a whole nother level, you know what I'm saying, right now. Hey, and we, hey, just pay attention. Go ahead, brother, man.
Nah, you said it, man. We're on a whole nother level, and like Shaka Zulu, we are growing. We are
Mm-hmm.
growing higher, stronger. This is what we was meant to do. This is what we was meant to be together in unity.
Mm-hmm.
We are
Okay.
doing what we supposed to do. You know, distractions are out there. We're not gonna let them distractions stop anything. Again, I want to thank my wardrobe, and my stylist. You know, my daughters. They hooked my hair up. You know what I'm saying? They got me, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
dreadlocky.
I seen that. Yeah, I seen
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I had to put the hat down for 2 episodes and represent for them. Yeah. They wanted to show him off another way. So I said, okay, so y'all like that. There, my stylist. Hey man, they work hard on getting these nice outfits, you know, for the critical show together. You know what I mean? And have it looking good. Keep it in the family, y'all. LLC. You know,
Yeah,
camera,
yeah,
everything. We running it all like that, man. Starting our babies early. You dig? Start the
right.
family, put the family in here early, man. Much love. Black power. One love. I N
Oh,
I. Die.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's what we're doing tonight, y'all. We just talking about all the issues that happened over the week, issues that we brought up. We talked about the bombing. You know, everybody's talking about that, so I need all of y'all to bring it up, find out, become educated about what's going on. You know, because there's going to be an effect. Every cause has an effect. So as
That's
long
right.
as we are aware, we won't be caught off guard. But do watch,
That's right.
do pay attention to the politics in your world. They're going on right now, and you need to be educated. You need to teach the youth. I remember
Yeah.
at one point in time when we were young, the news was a guaranteed thing in the house. At night, Some houses in the morning, some houses in the middle of the day, but damn show in the afternoon and at night. You know, you can catch parents, you know what I'm saying, watching the news or reading newspapers, which is basically the news as a book. But we've gotten to the point where with so many of these distractions and social media and so many other things, it's like we've gotten away from watching the news and being educated to the current events going on. You know, a lot of our conversations, hell, you know, you can't even talk about that. You meet a young lady these days, or just meet a person and, you know, try to, hey man, what you think about what's going on in the White House? A lot of people are not even educated. What is going on? I don't know. Yeah, real talking. This is the day and age we in right now. You know, it's not going on in the house. The news ain't, you know, a mandatory thing in the house. So shit, some people going outside preparing for a damn picnic and ain't even looked at the news one time to see the weather and see that it's gonna be a damn storm. You know, that's just ignorance. We gotta get away from ignorance, y'all. We gotta go back to our devices. You know, we are the old folks now. We're the adults now. So we need to be aware. What's say, bro?
Hey, I want to get into the Port Arthur Judge Guillory, the Candace Matthews, Ricky Jason situation. You know, the appeal hearings will be July 7th in Beaumont, Texas, for the appeal for the contempt of court hearing, and also the same day, July 7th, Angela Johnson and the fake doctor have to be in court in Harris County as well. So she has 2 court dates at the same time, same date. You know, so I don't know how she gonna pull that off. You know, maybe Cornell can go to one of them and she can go to the other one. You know, but
He don't seem to be showing up at her stuff.
oh no, Cornell he don't show up for the fake doctor at all. Cornell does not, and he's
Real
not.
talk.
He ain't finna go
Yeah,
to jail behind her shit.
exactly. And more than just going to jail, he just don't come out the shit. He is a selfish ass dude, man, on some real shit. He does not come out to personal events in the evenings and all that. You know how hard it was for us to get him to come to Greenspoint 2 times, to the barbershop, to the community meetings, for him to, you know what I'm saying, get the soldiers and stuff together, just for them to see him, to see that it's official and real. He wanted a whole army, but would never show the fuck up to the base, you know, to the meeting, to where the brothers and sisters was unified. And, you know, a person that does that, they're not going to turn around and display some different babies for somebody else. What, she thought he was going to come over here for her bad built ass? What? Because you bright? Because everything made it up? Huh? Because you're very bad built on some real shit. You know, clothes and stuff, but man,
hey, look.
One muscle about, oh Lord, what do you think? You're not even one of our first time boppers. You think he like you, and so he gonna come out and don't give a fuck about his own. He ain't coming out for you.
He'll not.
So look crazy. He did it a couple times. He'll have our ass, big mouth ass at the news conferences, you know. But even then, you know, he'll disrespect her right in front of everybody. He'll say his saying, then I walk out. You know, until they're talking about something relevant, then he'll come jump back in. She's sitting there just looking all baffled and crazy. He done did that many times, but she doesn't care. She likes the attention, that attention that she can get.
Hey, she been wishing for the wrong attention, because she damn sure got all the motherfucking attention she wants to right now.
Yeah, exactly. When all that yelling, talking about people that you've never talked about before. I can understand if you've been talking about these people. You brought them up years. You've been working on these people. But you just bringing folks up that a lot of us don't even readily identify with, have to come across, and you telling us stuff as if we give a fuck about exposing their business.
Yeah,
How does the fuck their business affect us? And then the
yeah,
things that you're exposing, they ain't directly affecting none of us. So what exposure? We got a lot of
fact,
shit that need to be exposed. We got a bunch of
fact,
slime and ice machines still growing around this motherfucker. Shout out
fact,
to Marvin Zimmer.
fact,
We got a
yeah,
whole lot of restaurants that's
fact,
just, doing horrible, disrespectful things. We got a whole lot of apartments. Ain't that what they came on? Ain't that what she came on and got famous folks telling it in the apartments doing people wrong? Call her, she gonna come and hammer their ass. And once she got so many
yeah.
calls, now you can't get her to come out to a damn apartment
Look,
building.
look,
So
look.
what's
But
your
the
only
thing, but
shine apartment? Sterling
see,
Shire? Well,
yeah,
we
see,
got
but the
thousands of apartments in Houston. Why you ain't been
fact,
to no more else? Because yeah,
yeah,
it was a camera opportunity. And then they was lucky enough, you know what I'm saying, that the mayor and them came out there, but that wasn't because of her work neither. That was because of other people that had been protesting the conditions and may have turned
yeah,
in and came
yeah,
out.
man. That shit wasn't her. She just tried to take credit for and B.
That's it.
She tried to
That's it.
attach herself to thing things that other people have going on. You know what I'm
They
saying?
really
And
did.
that's the worst type of motherfucker, and that shows you the real house nigga. Because you got the motherfucker that's out there in the motherfucking fields that's really doing the work, and then here come this house nigga. Oh yes, some boss. Yeah. See, I did a good job. You see, he does a excellent job, master. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit.
Yeah. And
That type
even
of shit.
I even give it to him deeper because that house nigga and that slave nigga mentality, and explanation has been thrown around so many years. I got my own take on it. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's right.
a
That's
house
right.
nigga and a field nigga, they were both what? Niggas. And they were
Yep.
both property of the slave master. And I know there were many house niggas that did not want to be in the house. You didn't have a choice. You didn't sign up or ask for that shit. A
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
times
It's
the
a lot
house
of them they didn't want. That's
niggas
right.
went through it rougher, right? Went through it rougher and harder than the field niggas because they were right up under the masters. They were at their beck and call all day, every day. So an eating house nigga will tell you they didn't want to be in the house. They wanted to be in the field. And field niggas will tell you they didn't want to be in the house neither. They wanted to be in the field. They were all not wanting the jobs that they had. They were trying to get out. The whole lot of the field niggas was getting food from the inside the house. Why? Because you had a lot of house niggas in there stealing it and sending it out to their family. So guess
Yeah.
what? It was real niggas on both sides. I wouldn't even give her the title of being a house nigga. Because you ain't
No.
gonna send us food outside. You ain't gonna help us out. House niggas was looking out for each other. What these two is the
Mm-hmm.
Sambos. Those are the niggas that they kept tied up out there next to the boss, sleeping next to the boss, and they were the boss's pet, and the boss
Yeah.
killed him, would
Yeah.
find that
Yeah.
nigga, run off, and they would go chase him down and bring him back. Yeah, those are Sambos.
Mm-hmm.
Those are not Uncle Tom. Those are not house or field niggas. Because Uncle Tom, house niggas, and field niggas are all cool. They all had horror. But the
Fact.
Sambo was one that had the freedom and would collect money like those white folks and be slave catching our ass. Sambo, y'all look them up. The Sambo is the sellout of our people, not the house and the field niggas. Cause guess what? Jay-Z said a long time
Fact.
ago, you still niggas, and that's the reality. But that's just my people, my scope on it. I wouldn't even give them those titles that we've been looked at as being disrespectful titles. I wouldn't call a house nigga or a field nigga. I wouldn't even, I wouldn't even say that she or he is a nigga. Those are freedmen that had niggas, and the one-eyed Joes, one-eyed
Yeah.
Charlies, you know, worse than a white slaver, a black slaver. That's what they do. They turn folks in. You know what I
Fact.
mean? For the reward, for the prize, for the eyes, to make the justice system think they got the power to do this. The people will do it for them. Hell no. You manipulate. And
That's
guess
right.
what? The manipulation always has a flip side to the one that manipulates.
That's
Y'all
right.
beware of that shit. You want to use these 48 laws of mental manipulation, guess what? Even the 48 laws told of an opposite to every manipulation to those that manipulate. And a warning to them how it can turn back on your ass trying to manipulate somebody. So, the best bet, learn the tactics of life, manipulate yourself through life. Use your tactics to manipulate life, not each other. Real talk. Give each other the real, you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you're gonna end up like the fake doctor. Y'all gonna see. Just stay tuned. Keep your seatbelts fastened. Trust me, this ride is gonna hit a corner and drop.
Hey, it's finna get shaking in the motherfucker. You finna think you finna fall up off this motherfucker. This bitch finna get so rough.
It's gonna get, and you're gonna love it. We're gonna take a picture of y'all as you're going through the final hoop, and in
Yeah,
that Astro emotion.
yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
everybody gonna be tripping on some real. But we thank everybody. I gotta make sure we keep it up, man. We thank everybody for being here. All our people, forgive us again. Y'all on Critical's Click Tight Evans channel. So some people clicked on that and you're not getting it. Should send you
Nah,
over.
it's on there. They can see it.
All right. For those that don't, when you do finally get it, we thank you for coming in. We thank you for being here, checking it out, recapping the recap, however you do it, man. I sure want to put a shot in the glass and give everybody a nice nightcap, something to, put in they spirit together. But we'll look forward to next week. Want everybody to have y'all shot glasses ready. We're gonna all have us a drink together. Yeah, dig. That's how we're
Yeah.
gonna do the Friday night. We don't want to take up y'all time. We want y'all to enjoy yourselves, whatever you have planned. But we wanted to bring our little sister Keita Thomas in on the night, but again, we have to be respectful of people's schedules. And she has a schedule that we have to wait until she can work her schedule around us so that she can bring her story to y'all. But her fight is strong. She keeps her brother's name alive, and that's a magnificent thing. It's something that y'all can all imitate if you go through a situation similar. Just the dedication, the drive,
Yeah,
she,
man.
it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. We
It
got
is.
something for y'all coming up real soon, so y'all just stay tuned. Y'all will see it, and
What's
we
up
know
with it?
y'all will participate. Shantae, she know what we talking about, but yeah, we ain't gonna spoil it right now. We're just gonna let that keep on marinating, until
Yeah,
it's time. Put it on the grill and cook it.
yeah, man. Yeah, because it's definitely going down. Um, Also, tomorrow, as a matter of fact, Lady Hill is having a community baby shower. The registration is
Tomorrow, that
closed,
is tomorrow. Right.
but for everybody for all of uh, expecting mothers, for all the mothers that just had um, they look up. Y'all make sure that y'all, you know, tap in because from what I'm hearing, uh, this community baby shower is going to be a monthly thing now. So that's a
Okay.
great thing, that's been brought to the community by Lady Hill and her foundation. So salute to Lady
Shining,
Hill.
shining stars. Yeah, yeah. They've been doing
Yeah,
it for years. Shout
that's
out to the
right.
Lady Hill and all the team. They've been doing it for years. We got Queen Angela up in there. Shout out to those that got a history, those that have a resume, those that have a track record, those that started before 2019.
2018.
2018. How she said 2018, 2019, I started this. Man,
Yeah, you ain't
you
start shit.
just got in elementary school, baby. You
Yeah,
just got in
yeah,
elementary school. You trying to talk about some college
yeah.
graduate?
I'm like, I can't
Yeah,
say that.
nah, really. But it's okay. It's cute. Yeah, because a lot of people just now learning. A lot of people just now knowing. But just dig, y'all dig. Y'all will see. Critical got many years in this, even before coming on the street 100. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And cranking the Critical Show right up right there. Critical had the Critical Show and was doing it on many other stages. So, we're going to bring that all together to y'all, you know what I'm saying, in a nice, beautiful documentary. So you can see who
Yeah.
you've been in the presence of. Sometimes, like the old folks say, we don't know when we're in the presence of angels. So we got to be
That's right.
careful, man. But I'm in the presence of greatness. And as our dear brother
You you know,
James
but
Perkins
look, you,
says, this is a genius at work.
yeah,
It's
oh yeah, 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 yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
the genius, bro. Salute. But yeah, what's saying?
Now I'm saying, you saying you never know when you're in the presence of an angel, and that's the thing about it, because everybody know if you mess with God's people, he gonna whoop your ass, fake doctor.
Promise you, promise you. And he's closer than you think. You never know, what form, what presence he's in. But trust me, he's there, and he do not play about messing with his babies.
Yeah,
Real talk.
man.
You be
Yeah,
right
man.
there on your ass, and you wouldn't even know it
You know,
until it's too late.
you know,
And it
you
is
know,
that nigga baby.
and that's the thing, because me doing my research, and I'm finding a lot more things every day. And I ran across the story where Candace took the money from um a child with a disability.
Yeah. We're gonna bring that to y'all.
You
Get it.
know, and that's on my page as well. You know,
Mm,
matter of
that out.
fact, it's in a lot of groups as well. You know, you got people calling way from New York, to Texas, uh, trying to find out how they can locate, you know, this Candace Matthews. And that's
Mm.
sad. How's you gonna steal some money from a family with a child with a disability that came to you for help? So you just ain't called these people back at all. You just took their money and just said, fuck it.
It's in your souls, man.
Hey,
Just
man.
treachery.
You
Just
know, but look,
treachery. You
but,
don't
but
need
look,
the money that damn bad.
but look,
You ain't trying to keep riding this motherfucker. Y'all baby ain't finna die from some damn heart attack. Y'all don't need that money like that. Taking the
yeah,
folks' money like that. Yeah. I don't know.
see, see,
That's
but
stupid
this the
game.
thing. See, but this the thing about this shit. Man, look, yeah, autistic child. Yeah, he was autistic. That's right. That's right. But it goes back to what I've been saying. A, when a person like that don't respect their husband, they don't respect nothing in no motherfucking body. Nobody. Because again, we're gonna go back, to that situation because you call the motherfucking police on your husband and had him on every news station in the state of Texas.
Wow. Wow.
So if you don't respect your husband, and then after the fact, after you humiliated him on every news station in Texas, you went live and shit and took off your wedding ring. Oh, I'm single and all of this old bullshit. That's the dumbest shit ever. What are you showing the young women that look up to you in our motherfucking community? And I know a lot of people that used to look up to you, but they don't look up to you no motherfucking more because they see now that you're full of mess. Don't nobody want to be gossiping every day. Don't nobody want to be just full of mess every day. Don't nobody want to be hanging around nobody that's full of negativity every day. You wake up with negativity on your mind. Don't nobody want to be around that shit. You so focused on the negativity, you can't even focus on the positive stuff that needs to be done in the community.
Tell it. Tell it. Don't got the resources. nor the means of doing positive stuff. The only resources she got
Yeah.
is that big
No
ass
resources
motherfucking
at all.
bullhorn
Look,
yelling
no
about some shit.
resources at all. No
Yeah,
resource at all.
she got
She don't have
nothing for the
no
people.
juice. Hey, and can somebody tell me why her famous political friends haven't came to her aid yet? Because
They
I
might
would,
not be as
because
famous.
because I would like to know.
Real talk. Real talk. They might not be as famous as she claiming. Because if they
No,
was, got
she
your
she
back
ain't she
to
ain't
come
as
on in.
famous as she claiming. That's the
Exactly.
problem.
She's only as
They
famous as herself. Her mind thinks she is. But
yeah,
there ain't no y'all
but
in
she
her
says
community.
she but she say she nationally known. She's nationally known. That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said. A whole lot of what grandma say, pair of lips say anything. You
And
know,
Mr.
and
Little
then
James, he
we
don't like
can
to
have
put this
two.
in your face.
So gotta
Yeah,
beware.
yeah.
At all times, it's gonna be some
See,
shit that come out.
but this the thing. Everything that's going on with her right now, she started that shit. She thought she was going to be able to bully and manipulate and lie on people and think that nobody was going to say something, not thinking that she was going to backfire on her. She didn't think about none of this. You feel what I'm saying? She didn't
Right.
think the critical show was going to bring her shit to light to where everybody was going to see this shit. And the shit that we're bringing up, this shit been out there, but it's just when people wasn't paying attention. But I guarantee you, people paying attention right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Loose lips sink ships. You sure right about that. I've never heard of her until I moved here. She wasn't even a factor. That's why. She wasn't a factor. She's still not a factor. And the only reason people watch her, is to see what type of foolishness she's gonna do. Yeah. And that's why people watch her, to see what type of ignorance she's gonna throw out there.
Exactly. Because they know it's gonna be that. They
Yeah.
know it's gonna be entertaining ignorance.
Look,
And, and
like she did that video channel 2. Yeah. Well, y'all ain't letting us do our interviews on the news station. You were cool. You were
it's a coon.
cool.
It's a coon out there. In China 2 got coons, y'all. Got coons. Yeah, when they had your mentor on there for Malia Davis. That's when Channel 2 had a coon there, in any of the interviews he got in the archives. That's when they had a coon at the damn Channel 2. But other than that, shit, the only person that's the coon is y'all ass going up in there trying to put y'all stories on Channel 2. Why you going to Channel 2? Why you mad at Channel 2? They their own
Yeah.
people. Why you don't got use your goddamn fake ass global news nation or network that you got? And if you're so nationally known, your platform's supposed to be able to get stories out,
But
bigger than the news stations. See, a lot
yeah.
of people talk about shit, and I guess they think we all just, fell off a goddamn a dump truck, and bumped our head, like we was just garbage, and it's just crazy because people tell us a whole lot of shit and don't even know who we is, don't know what we done been through. They assume. You make an
Facts.
ass out of you. You ain't making it out of me. You make an
Yeah.
ass out of you for trying to do that to me. So,
Damn right.
check
Damn
that
right.
out, man. I was born in the morning, and it was 10:33. But I damn sure wasn't born this morning or yesterday morning.
Yeah.
So, you play them bullshit games on somebody else is because you think a lot of these people out here don't know the games they be running, don't know this system and shit. But that's where you fucking up because people ain't lame today. People know this stuff. And so they know, what they
Yeah.
can do
Facts.
and what they can't do. So you
Came to the
selling
walls and
somebody like you the only one that know. You're not. You're not. You're just selling some shit to people, and you thinking that they don't know no better. But yeah, no. Like, man, get that bullshit on, man. We ain't with that shit, man. But
yeah,
hey,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
we only coming from the lip. Y'all calm down. Don't get scared. No threats here.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
Now we kicking straight facts, and to go to another fact, again for everybody that who don't know, and to her little fan club, she has no juice, she has no power, she has nothing. She's about to be behind those bars very shortly, for everybody who don't know, you better know everything that she's putting out there for y'all is for show, trying to make herself look good, like she just a force to be reckoned with. She has no juice, just like Boosie said, no juice. You ain't got no motherfucking juice. With all of
None.
that foolishness, keep trying to manipulate, our community and trying to divide our community. Ain't nothing cool about that old dumbass shit. Don't nobody
Nothing.
vouch for that old dumbass shit. People want you out of our fucking community. And I want to go to. I want to jump over since I was doing my research. I want to jump to the video that I seen where she out there with the constables in Grizzly News, talking about somebody put a noose in her mailbox. Where's the motherfucking camera footage from all the houses? Now this is a motherfucking gated community now. So how in the fuck did a motherfucker get in there to put a noose inside of your mailbox, and everybody in that community has cameras as well as doorbell ring, so any footage can be captured, ain't no footage produced whatsoever. Lioness, she want to be famous so bad and want all of the attention on her so motherfucking bad. It's ridiculous. People like that you have to watch out for because they'll chunk your ass up under the bus. They gonna turn state on your ass. It's motherfuckers just like the fake doctor would turn state on your ass.
Man, quick than the motherfucker. Your ass be doing like Gorgeous Jim say in my Nino voice, sit your $5 ass down before I make change. You have to make a motherfucker sit the fuck down with that bullshit.
Oh,
Try to jump
say,
off with that big money shit.
oh, say,
What?
say, say,
Shout out,
look at
God.
here. Look at here. Angela said, her side where she lives isn't gated. It's the other side. Why she on there?
Exactly.
Why she still on there faking the funk? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got people. You got people in
You
the
don't live in no
neighborhood.
motherfucking gated
You
community.
got you got you got
You do
people in
not
the
live.
neighborhood. You got gates around the back of y'all houses in your gated community. That's the gated community. Yeah, it got gates around the back, but ain't no damn gates where you got to check in, no security guard to get into that community. That community, they playing football in the middle of the street. Kids come, members come, and all like that. Everybody see you. You don't come outside, wearing nothing revealing because you built bad as a. Oh my Lord, man, come on, man, really? And you got to know to talk
Say,
about our queens.
yeah,
Do you
yeah,
look at yourself
and
truly? Do you
really
look at
that's
yourself
what
while you trying to date people?
that what runs me hot because she's
I was
always
going
trying to
so out the
talk
door.
about our black women.
Really,
That's
man.
that's the shit that I hate the most. How in the hell?
You
Well,
yourself.
and just like I said, this goes back to what I've been saying. She want to be white so motherfucking bad, but you feel when she want to be white so bad, she want to be uppity so motherfucking bad, and you can tell when a person is not used to any motherfucking thing. They ain't never had shit because everything little thing that she get her hands on, she want to broadcast it all on
So
social media. Oh yeah, I got this.
bullshit.
Oh yeah, we finna go to the
Yeah.
meat market, child, and yeah, man, don't nobody give a fuck. Don't
And pictures
nobody
with that.
give a
And pictures hugging the goddamn white lawman down there. showing people, oh yeah, yeah, and my cigar smoking, he passed, and
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
he had to wait and
yeah.
see me, you know.
See,
But his daughter,
see.
he had to come and
But
see. He had to wait on his daughter to come visit him before he left. You dealing with people that Cornell X consider Klans members.
that's
Cornell
right.
X does not
That's
allow in his
right.
nation. You're supposed to be
Hey,
the
say that
education
shit.
minister, the
Hey,
correct,
say that
whatever the
shit.
fuck you call yourself. But
Hey, you ain't
Cornell,
lying, dog.
you know that
Yeah,
he was cool with you, hugging on the laws, but y'all
yeah,
supposed to be against them,
yeah.
you know.
Those
But
are the same. Those are the same people who he
make
called
it make
coon.
sense.
He
Thank
called
you. Thank
rednecks, who he called clans members. The same motherfuckers that she all up in their face hugging and
you.
shit. Those are the same motherfucking people that Cornell called coon and cracker and
Thank you.
clansmen.
Oh,
And yeah,
he
yeah,
cool
the
with you
same.
mingling with him. So he cool with you kicking it with him. But he talk about him. See, both of y'all ass fake. He talk about him on the show like he hate him, but he really like him. You talk about, you know what I'm saying, like you they fucking daughter. But then y'all sit up, y'all tell
Look.
the community y'all gonna protect us from their brutality. How? By
Say,
kissing
look.
their ass?
Look, say, look, Emmanuel. Look, I know, everybody's seen the post of her fake degrees from where she claimed that she's a doctor and her bullshit ass transcript from where she say she went to USC, which that shit is fake. All of that shit is fake, so that goes back again to the fakeness, to the fraudulent. Uh, what you call it? What you call it? SpongeBob. The shit is just ridiculous because you oppressing your own people. At your own will. That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool at all. That shit ain't cool because just like I say, once you keep trying to bully folks, that shit ain't gonna pan out right. Oh, and I already see that you understand that right now. That shit don't pan out right for you because when you came for the critical show, you seen a whole different ball game. This shit is not for play. And to be going after anybody. That shit ain't cool. Ain't nobody did a motherfucking thing to you. You can't get mad at nobody because people are speaking out, because Cornell's stealing money, you stealing money, and then you terrorizing our motherfucking community. You was a motherfucking community terrorist. That's exactly what the fuck you are. What's going on right now, in the Middle East, Iran ain't got shit to what the fuck going on over here. It's motherfucking war right now on our own motherfucking USA soil right now. Right now. Right motherfucking now. And we got one right in our motherfucking communities. Right now, they're supposed to be representing the state of Texas. Yeah. So that's the bad part about it all. That's the bad part about it all. Because when you have our people scared, like, and see, and that's where the tension formed from her, because she got pissed off at me because we're giving the victims a voice to speak about them getting fucked over, them getting their money stolen and all of that. So she wants to get mad at me because I'm still doing right by our people. How am I gonna ride with you, and you fucking know you stealing all the people money in the community? So if outside looking in, oh shit, critical right along with that shit. He must be getting some money too. No, we ain't doing that. We don't get down like that whatsoever.
And that's what I've been telling people from day one. Since November 14th of 2018, the Critical Show has always been built and focused around the community. Always. Always. And ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed whatsoever. So to have this monster, and that's, she's a monster. She's definitely a monster. And people look at her, worse than they, look at Cornell at this point, because Cornell don't do the terrorizing the community. Cornell don't try to pull people backgrounds and try to belittle the community. None of that type of stuff. So it's a must that we get this monster out of our community. It's a must that we get this monster out of our community. Go ahead, brother, man.
I'm agreeing exactly with what you're saying, man. We got to get this monster and many of the other monsters out of our
She was
community. Y'all got to forgive me. Y'all got to work with me. I got daddy duties.
yeah, yeah. And see, and Sharice says she was cool with you before suddenly you're a monster. Yes, because I guess she thought that I was going to go with the plan that her and Cornell had, because when she got with Cornell, everybody know that I've never dealt with Cornell or fooled with Cornell, because he was stealing money from the community. So I never dealt with him. Anything that he was associated with, I've never dealt with him whatsoever. So once the fake doctor got with Cornell, that's when I stepped back. And she used to send me they flies when she first started putting them on the flies together. I told her, don't send me the motherfucking flies, because I'm not promoting the motherfucking thing with Cornell on it. And those were my exact words to her. And since then, she ain't never sent that shit back to me ever again. But she was feeling real froggy, because I was letting the victim speak out, but I'm glad that she felt real froggy, so now we can bring the real truth out to the people.
You did. And guess what? It's what the people been needing. So guess what? This is what the people get. So yeah, we just want to make sure that everybody continue sending and sharing it, to the people, so that they know where we at right now. We ain't gonna be long, too much more longer, but we all gonna keep going stronger as it goes.
Facts. You're definitely right about that. And the situation in Port Arthur with Judge Guillory, um, he has stepped down from that case because it's something bigger going on behind closed doors, because the fake doctor, went for the judge, trying to intimidate the judge, trying to scare the judge, and in the state of Texas, that's something that they are not going to tolerate. They're going to make sure that you go to jail. So y'all just be patiently waiting, because she's going to go to jail very soon. Y'all just sit back and wait. Just sit back and wait
Exactly.
and watch, because she's going to yeah, the fake doctor. And I know you watching, fake doctor. You fake doctor. Hey, we know you watching. So be prepared. So go ahead and take that wig off. Go ahead and take them nails off. Take them lashes off. Take you a good bath. Make you a pot of gumbo or some oxtails. Because when you go to get in there in that holding cell, you're gonna be eating you some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, or you're gonna be eating you some bologna sandwiches. So
It
get
definitely ain't
prepared.
gonna be them cold ass, nasty ass crackers and peanut butter. You damn sure gonna get that. So yeah. Make sure you hydrate it before you go in there, because the water out them fountains is not good. It is
It's connected to the
COVID-19 in
toilet.
that mother. You don't want to do that time. So, hey, I went in full Black Panther uniform, so I don't give a fuck if your ass got to go and pay that shit. You did. Cornell left me hanging. He leave your ass hanging. He ain't gonna come to no jail for you.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
ain't
He
coming
damn
to do
sure
one
did.
motherfucking thing for you. Ain't gonna call the cop for your ass. He ain't gonna call and talk to the sheriff. They want to talk to him. A whole lot of them sheriff departments want him in their office to talk to him.
Hey, that's
Talk.
right. Hey,
That
that's
thing
right.
gonna go.
And and over the years, from when he started to now, he owed the victims $345,000. That's how much money he done stole from these victims.
Nah, that's just an award. Yeah, you're right about that, but that's one of the awards. That
Yeah,
this
that's
dude,
right.
he's up in the close to millions, and
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
right.
a lot of the victims can't be located and all that. When you've had this amount of
Yeah, because
time,
a lot of the
people
victims then died
so
or
much
they in jail.
died or just ain't saying nothing because they felt like, oh, okay, well, he did something. I guess. I guess this is just how it goes. They just not even knowing he didn't do nothing for them. A lot of
Say,
the victims, and
say,
so they don't
Cherie,
even know that they victims.
say, Cherie, she wants some toilet water, huh? She wants that toilet water. Oh yeah, but she can deal with it because
Yeah,
she said that she went to school in Nigeria.
she can handle it. She can handle it. Don't nobody feel bad for it. Don't nobody
Look, look,
feel sorry.
but look. This is the funny part. Why would you leave the United States to go to another country to go to school? That don't even sound right. That don't
Exactly.
even
That
sound right.
damn
And
right
just like
there.
and just like Gary Monroe said, have you seen what the classrooms in Nigeria look like?
Oh, come on, yeah. Sharice said it exactly. His ass ain't that for a person that will protect him. What the fuck you think he gonna be there for you for? Man, I was
Yeah,
ready to take a bullet for him.
yeah,
I,
that's
I
right.
had I had I had I had to face death threats. I had to handle certain situations. Man, I did the greatest example of love for that dude. And that motherfucker ain't sent a damn rose petal to my son. My son, my dead son. What type of
Right.
shit you think he gonna do for you? Hmm? No, I ain't suck his dick. I ain't do no gay shit with him whatsoever. So he didn't get no pleasure out of me. He got protection from me. You dig what I'm saying? I guess maybe he getting that other thing from you, and that's why he doing a few things from you for you. But it's definitely something. Like he used me for protection. He used me
Fact,
for my mean,
fact.
mean, mean look. That scares a lot of my people away from me when it's really meant to protect y'all. He used my mean look and
Yeah,
my hell of a horse. What you think he gonna do for you?
yeah.
Shit, he gonna have to get the pussy from you because you ain't mean. You don't look ugly. So ain't nobody gonna come. I know you ain't running the ring of fire for him. I know you ain't got no soldiers that's out there to
Nah,
stand there up ready
nah.
to go off your word to protect him. So what the fuck is he getting from you? He must be getting that goddamn them big ass crusty ass lips. He must be doing something. You remind him of his wife or something. He got an affinity for them old bright skinned ass women.
Yeah,
Because in
yeah,
his
yeah,
mind,
yeah.
it's a
He
white woman.
loved them
In his mind, he's a white woman. As much
them bright
black
white,
love shit I hate
all
hearing
those
from
who
all
hide
them niggas
behind the
that
cloak
always screaming that
of
black
the
love shit.
airport
And no
hours.
disrespect to my women, but you always see them with a damn yellow bone. A sister that looks so damn bright, she look white. Not knocking my sisters that's bright because I love them. You know what I'm saying? But a lot
Yep,
of
yep,
dudes that be with y'all because y'all represent the closest thing that they can come to a white woman. And not to
yep.
knock white women, you know
You
what I'm
know,
saying? But
but
just
that's
being
how
for
it
real,
was.
it's something
That's
that
how it
people
was
been
back.
doing, man.
That's how it was back in the '60s, though. It was
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
the
You're
famous,
perfect today.
musicians and entertainers. They were attracted by white women because that's all they saw. Those were all the people. Uh, Sharice, you know, I'm telling the truth though. Yes, yes, that's right. And that's a culture of self hate. That's right. Exactly.